Haha. So funny. Hello, world. Anyways, I'm gonna start working on my project. If anybody wants to stop by, feel free. Hey, AJ, what's going on? Nice to see you. You at work? Sorry to hear that, if you are. I just noticed nobody was streaming today. I think there's like a soccer match that prevented a bunch of these British gentlemen from wanting to do a live stream. So I thought I'd just pop on really quick. I know we have the 3 Minute and Monkey Lizard later, but I thought I'd just jump on and just talk about this kind of project that I'm working on. And this is actually, yeah, sorry. I had today off. Tomorrow's supposedly a holiday now. So I don't know if you saw Lexi Leva, whatever. How do you say her name? You know what I'm talking about. She has like the short videos. She did the one with Captain America, and she did like a kit bash wings. So they had that 12-inch Titan version of the Captain America, and he comes with these wings, and they're pretty pliable. And what I thought I'd do was kind of do the same thing. So I took the backpack that was part of the Captain America that didn't have the wings, and I drilled 2 little holes in the backpack about right there with my Dremel. And you can see that has this little peg. And the thing is, they stick through a little bit further. So I got my clippers, and I'm going to see how well this works out. I thought it was a fantastic idea. If you didn't want to buy that whole wave just so you can have some fancy wings, you can get a Captain America with some nicely painted wings. I thought it was super cool, actually, when I saw the video. So I sent her a message, said, hey, what are those? She told me which figure it was from. And man, look at that. That actually looks really cool in a way. Maybe I should have did them a little bit lower, but I guess you could pair them out like that. Yeah, maybe a little bit lower. I should have thought about that a little bit. Or maybe I can paint the other sides and flip them around. But I was thinking about it because, you know, there's that one scene in the movie where he launches and he's got his arms up and the wings go up. And then they come down, and I thought, man, these ones would be really cool for that sequence. Now, they are a little bit heavier, and this backpack really isn't that great for it, but I thought I'd try it out. I think it turned out pretty good, you know, because when you get the wave, you end up with a second captain, and I'm thinking, like, what was I going to do with him without the wings? So just thought I'd make those. Thought that was kind of like a cool feature. Anyways, they don't really stick on. I wish this peg were a little bit wider or thicker, so I'm probably going to have to do something about that. Hey, Kat, how's it going? Was just, I don't know if you saw it, but I was just showing off these kit bash wings, the same ones that Lexi Leva did. And what she did was she got these ones from the Titan collection, I guess. The Captain America took the wings, and I just drilled holes in the backpack for the back of the Captain. Saves you some money if you don't want to have to buy the whole wave. I mean, Loki's not that really great of a figure in my opinion, so I mean, these wings are actually really cool just because of the functionality of them. And I thought about like a way to like try to figure out how to like cut these because they're super thin. So I was thinking I could like X-Acto knife them, you know, like maybe 3 or 4 times, and then do something to sort of like mold them together with maybe some, what's that, flexible? Well, no, because you'd want them to be able to like fold. So it'd have to be some type of a plastic hinge or something. But I think it looks pretty good. I think for like maybe sitting high up on a shelf or something, he can be like a great like just display if you wanted to display him, because it's going to be hard to get a second pair of wings, right? But that's pretty cool. Or you could use them for somebody else. Because, you know, I'm all about trying to figure out what we can do different. What about if Captain America decided, not Captain America, but U.S. agent decided that he wasn't happy just being U.S. agent or a Captain America. He also has a peg in his back, and he gets a hold of these wings, and he decides he wants to be the winged Captain America, right? And he wants to take down old Sam Wilson off his peg, but he can't get a hold of Sam's actual wings that were made in Wakanda. So he has to, that could be like a funny, like short video, right? Like he jumps off a cliff like this, and then he just falls. I know people are going to say, you're really rough with your figures. You think that's funny? So the two people watching are talking to each other. I should have advertised like a little bit better, but I was like, just sitting at home, you know, it's Friday. Nobody else is on. I think there's a big soccer game, right? Oh, he did. He came with a gun that sits right in the holster. He can never draw it out. But you know what might be a good option is I'm thinking about if I can cut this off, right? Because say somebody like not Destro, but like who? Oh, sorry, I'm not even in the frame anymore. But what about like if I take Flint's gun and I stick it on U.S. agent's thigh, right? Because these guys all have, this is just like a stretchable holster that should fit pretty much on anybody's leg thigh, unless it's a little bit too stretched out. I'd have to look at these guys, but you can cut this gun off, put one of these on, and then he has a removable pistol. That's what I understand is why they didn't just go ahead and add something like that, right? Removable. I mean, he does draw it out in the show. And it just doesn't make sense, which makes me worried because they got that Walmart exclusive Captain America, which is going to be basically the same body, except for it's got the Captain America repaint. And then he's, oh wait, Salacious is here. He wants to say something. Oh, I'm sorry. His internet's broken. I couldn't catch what he was saying. I'm just kidding. No, I'm going to do like a short little pre-show. Nobody else is on. I didn't find anybody else streaming today. There's some sort of a soccer match that people like. I'm not that into soccer, so. But like the Captain America that's coming out from Walmart, right? I pre-ordered him because he actually had the shield. So I actually have an extra shield. So I actually gave him this extra shield, and I'm wondering, should I just cancel that pre-order? Then I started thinking, well, he's going to have a little bit different color scheme to him, and he's going to have the alternate head, which will make it kind of worthwhile. But I was looking at the pictures again, and the gun looks like it's going to be the same situation. Salacious, he's doing a staring contest because I don't know if you guys know this, but Salacious had like a 12-hour staring contest, and he was so afraid to take me on that he kept pretending like I had like internet issues. But it was easy for everyone to see right through that. But anyways, I think that would actually be like really cool, right? There you go. You got the new Captain America. He really wants to be Captain America. And now that Sam Wilson, the Falcon, is Captain America, you got U.S. Agent now moving on some wings. That could be like a really cool dogfight in the air, right? Maybe both of them fighting off for season 2. That would be kind of neat. But I don't know. You know, the thing is, okay, so I know my last live stream, I did a Wonder Woman model. And I did, so I'm going to show these off. This is going to be kind of, because I'm actually going to open something. So this is the Wonder Woman model that I did. I think it looks really cool. It's got that Japanese anime kind of look to it. That's one of the reasons why I got that model. This was the SH Figure Arts Wonder Woman, which I got because I really liked the fact that it was in the 6-inch scale, and I thought it had a pretty good face mold. And just recently, I was able to pick up this older version of the Wonder Woman. Okay, yeah. So let's see. Hold on, I got some questions. So AJ, you're saying how much bigger width-wise to the actual wings? Okay, so let's put those up next to each other. So here's the actual wings, and here is the Titan wings on the jetpack. So you can see the wing like the length is about an inch further on each side, but you can see like this thickness right here is a little bit bigger, which is interesting because these are for like a 12-inch Titan figure, right? But I think that they pair pretty good with that figure. And then Salacious is making some comment about my model kit building because I had to put this figure together, and you have to touch it to put it together. So anyways, this was the SH Figure Arts, and it was a pretty good deal. I got this one like on sale, so I was kind of happy to get this one. The only thing I didn't like about it was that right there. Like, so it's got like multiple hair pieces, and I know why they do it. They do it so that it gives the hair like a more natural look, so you can have like some flowing hair pieces. And then I did get this one, which I want to like kind of compare to that Figure Arts. But one of the things that I did was I recently was lucky enough to get this Mafex. It's a Medicom Wonder Woman. And this is from the original movie. You can tell by the shield here. But the thing is, I was already looking at this in the package, and I feel like it's not going to compare. It's going to compare to the SH Figure Arts, but I don't think it's going to be like that good of a match. I think the SH Figure Arts is going to be really good. So I know that like I probably, because it's Friday, and I'll probably get something, but I got stuff to open today, later. Okay, so this was when they were doing the 6-inch multiverse figures, right? So they did do like some Build-A-Figures, and I would never collected any of them, so I didn't do it. But this is the Wonder Woman. 3 different McFarlane. Oh yeah, the McFarlanes are really good. My only thing is, man, that they're in that 7-inch scale. And I just can't bring myself to it. They were $15 though at Target yesterday. $15. They finally like lowered the price. Yeah, the sculpts are really, really awesome. Okay, so check this out. I mean, like this was I think Mattel did these too. I was trying to look and see who did these. Why I wasn't really into these ones, or was this Hasbro? I don't know. Somebody else can tell me. It doesn't really show. But so this is the Wonder Woman, And that's the face sculpt. And it's kind of interesting, right? Like the hair just is like molded right onto the face. And I don't think that looks very good at all. I mean, like if you compare it to the figure arts, there's an obvious, let me put the arm down on this one. See, I'm all backwards, so I don't know which one to turn. Okay, so. Right? It's very obvious which one looks better. It's more photoreal. But this one does have the problem where like the hair pops out and stuff like that, but it's fully articulable with the extra joint up here and stuff like that. And it's got all the joints, but the plastic just feels like a little bit stiffer, harder, and just seems a little bit like breakable to me. And then this is the Wonder Woman, you know, she's got that. So she doesn't actually have a full leg bend like this one does. Look, that one has like, and this one barely does like that, but it does have, and then this lower joint is here. I don't know who's going to stand like that, but that's the way they did it. And then it's just like a forward, backward up there, and just barely a little bit of a hip movement here. And then of course, these arms do this kind of movement. And I mean, look at the range of motion on the arm. It's less than a 90-degree bend. I mean, at least if you look at the Hasbro figures, they have more than a 90-degree bend. But I guess if you were just getting these to stand on the shelf, they were okay. This one does come with like a sword, and it comes with a rolled up lasso, which is okay, right? But I mean, this one right here, the colors were really vibrant. Now this is the new one. This was the 1984. So of course the colors are going to be much more vibrant. She came with this like lasso where you can do a little bit more. And then I'm going to open this one up really quick just to show it off, because Medicom, I wasn't too happy with it either. This is actually like if you like another, it's like a side vendor from like Walmart. So it was super cheap. I mean, these are regularly go like for $80. This was like, it was the last one. I think it was like $22 or something like that. But it came in like bubble wrap and stuff like that. And it was all mangled up. And if I was not an open box collector, I would be kind of a little bit upset. Hey, Ian, has the Marvel Legend of Captain America from PS4. I don't know which one that is. Okay, so this is the Medicom or the, I don't know which one that is. The Captain America from the PS4. Oh my gosh, so right away, you got a sword. You got that rolled up lasso. You got this gold lasso, which is kind of like, so this is kind of weird because when it hangs on the belt, it's like a gold, like a shiny reflective gold. And then this one that she would hold that has kind of like the loop, it's kind of like a clear plastic. Yeah, I'm going to have to probably get one at least. And I'm debating whether or not to get one in gold, one of the regular, or just go ahead and save my money and get a figure arts one in the gold. So it does come with extra hands. I'm not going to take the extra hands out for comparison wise because I don't have the other one. But this is kind of like funny because the little skirt piece kind of like rode all the way up in the packaging. And it's actually, I feel like it's backwards a little bit, but let me look. Yeah, so it even got turned around. It's interesting that it was supposed to be brand new, but somehow this got turned. Oh my gosh. This reminds me of this Reveltech. Stormtrooper. Hold on a second. So Ian, Captain America. This is the Captain America from the Disney Plus wave. This is the one that was on the new series, Falcon and Winter Soldier. This is a comic book version of Captain America. And this is the one from Avengers Endgame. So those are the Captain Americas that I have right now in my collection. Okay, so this is the Mafex. Well, Modern Wonder Woman anyways. That's right, Salacious. No, I'm not. But I was interested to find out that that thing looked like it was backwards. So this is the actual original movie Wonder Woman. And the thing is, already I'm going to show you like some of the differences here. So the SH Figure Arts, that is the face sculpt on the SH Figure Arts. And this is the face sculpt on the Medicom. So I would say that out of these two, of course, the Figure Arts is the best. And then if you look at this Medicom versus this old, this version that was part of that multiverse series, I think those faces could almost be the same quality. This one, of course, just a tad better, but not by much. But the cool thing about this Medicom figure is that you can pop the head off and there's an alternate head of somebody else, another person that they wanted to be Wonder Woman, and she's got her mouth open. I think the problem with this face sculpt versus this face sculpt, I think besides the way that they painted them, I think that they're too narrow. I think that this one looks better because it's got a wider face. But with that said, I mean, look at the range of motion on that leg. It's got the full 180 degrees. The arm's got a double jointed arm, which has really, really good articulation. It has like a joint here for like tilting. It has a joint up here for a little bit of more motion. It's got the two different heads. You can interchange the hands. There's a ball joint on the legs, right? Like right up here. So there's no weird motion right here in the middle of the thigh. And then, of course, you got the feet motion. So the difference in these two is, I mean, that foot just slopes down to like a point. Hey, Papa Gord, how's it going? It's the Canadian Santa Claus, everybody. And then on this one right here, she's got a little bit of like a toe bend. So, but I think between these two, this is the Medicom and this is the SH Figure Arts, which would normally both be comparable pricing, right? And I think that if you were going to get one and pay even the aftermarket where you can get these for about $40, I would skip the Medicom and go straight for the Figure Arts. Even though I don't like the way that the head is with like the hair that comes off. And the way they do that is because the head just doesn't swap altogether. It's you can pull the face, right? And change the face. And there's multiple different faces and expressions. But when you have it on the shelf, oh, shoot, look at that. That's awful. It's Blue Sasquatch. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Jody, what's going on? Jody did this really cool video on the G.I. Joes, and it was like them making the characters. And I think I liked it because I was doing those head swaps like last week where I was making my G.I. Joes like aged. I was putting the Old Man Logan and Old Man Hawkeye heads on them. And I was thinking like, well, that's what they should do. They should go back to those original people that they used the molds for, the characters for, and make Joes of them the way they look now, right? So that they like grew up with us. But anyways, or got older with me. So like I was saying with the hair, like, you know, even though it has that split, I really do like the way the hair works because it has like some flowiness to it instead of just having like the hair that's like static. And I mean, even though it's rubber and stuff like that, I'm going to put the other head back on. Even though it's rubber, it doesn't really have that flowiness or anything to it. The good thing about this Metacom over this older multiverse is that this hair is not actually attached to the face, which is actually super nice. Like this one right here, the hair is just stuck to the face. But let's deck this one out a little bit. So she's got this like little strap that goes all around her body. And it's the same as this strap kind of that they got on the multiverse. And it's because these two figures are based on the first Gal Gadot Wonder Woman movie, the Wonder Woman. This one right here doesn't have all that because it was based on the 1984. That's why the gold is a little bit shinier and stuff like that. So the difference is this upper body has a little bit more shine, and this blue right here is like a little bit more light blue. And this one's like really kind of like a shiny dark blue and like a really drab red upper. So it's like, I don't know, they just maybe the licenses were different for those. Let's see, Pop Gord, say hello, hello. And then, hey, bud, with 32,000 subs. Can't super chat. No, I can't. If you like Joe's Fun Fact, check out the Boogeyman. I will. Jody Papa. Yeah, you know what? I am not monetized on my channel. Even though I got a lot of subscribers, most of those come from the short videos. So the short videos don't count for viewing hours. I was looking at my stats the other day, and I think in the last month I have, well, let me look right now and see what it is. Just to kind of throw it out there. Just so, let's see, go to my analytics. In the last 28 days, I have 1.2 million views, 4.7 thousand hours of watch time, and have gained another 1,600 subscribers. But I'm not monetized because the short videos don't count towards watch time. So that 4,000 watch hours just doesn't do it for me. But you know what? That's not why I'm here. I think it's fun. Hey, Sleeping, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. It's okay. Don't worry about it, Jody. It's not about that. Look at me playing with my figures. I know, right? Oh, now that's on, right? On video, I may have to delete this video later so nobody can like know my numbers. But anyways, well, I guess if I want to put the shield and the sword, I'm going to have to like switch hands. But anyway, so this sword right here fits right in the back. There's a little place for it. Just kind of like shoves down in there, which is actually kind of cool. So she can carry her sword. And then she's got this little clip right here to carry that lasso up front. And the man, I just do not like the way this like skirt piece just does not stay on the figure at all. But so to do the shield, I would have to switch hands or just tuck it in. And then to put her with the lasso, I would have to switch hands. So that is kind of how this one would be decked out with the shield and the sword. And then we got this one that was the multiverse one, the older multiverse. And she also has the sword, and it doesn't go in the back. It has like more like a side piece right here. So it just sits on the side. Or maybe you could put it on this side. And then she also has this lasso. Okay, you know what? So this lasso piece right here, this piece right here has a flap that unhooks. So you can actually Oh, man, I hate these types of things. Snap those in so that she could carry it. So that is the 3 Wonder Womans I wanted to compare in this video. And it's, well, so now I have 4, right? Let me see if I can pop these up somehow. This is a problem when I don't set up a second camera. So I got my Metacom, which is this one. Looks pretty good. This is the older Multiverse, which I guess is okay. But this is actually my favorite, my second favorite one. This is the SH Figure Arts. I think the colors just pop. I think what I'm going to end up having to do now is I'm going to have to get one of those McFarlane 7 inches and bring it in here and see, does it outshine the SH Figure Arts? Because I was really hopeful by the pictures that this Metacom figure was actually going to be really good, but it's not. But of course, if you paid attention to my model building, this Wonder Woman is the one that I think just looks fantastic because of the Japanese anime look. So I think that one is actually really, really cool. Let's see, hold on. A lot of people talking now. That's criminal. Nah, I'm not worried about it. I know how much I got left to go if I want to turn it on and stuff like that. But we'll see what happens, right? I'm not in any hurry. Still a lot of fun. And it makes me, you know what, sleeping, it's kind of one of these things, right? Do I do the longer format videos? Do I do the shorts? I really have a lot of fun putting short videos together and thinking of different things to do for them. My stop motion isn't like the greatest stop motion at all, right? Like I would not say that it's like the top of the line or anything. Some of the comedy ones might be funny to me, but I think probably a lot of other people don't think that they were that funny. But and then some of the other ones, some of them turn out really good and some of them don't turn out like I really want them to, but I just put them out there anyways, just to see what people, see if people want to watch them. And, you know, so I'm not worried about it. It's just a lot of fun doing it. Well, Jody agrees that it's criminal. It's not. It's just the rules. You know what's funny is like when I started my YouTube channel, it was like 15, 16 years ago. And it was, I did these stop motion G.I. Joe movies with my kids. I was trying to teach them to do stop motion because I thought that they would pick it up and be interested in doing like animation or something creative on the computer. And I thought that would be like a really good step for them. But going through that process, just like drag stuff out, and then they realized how tedious it was. They didn't want to do it. So none of them are doing that. But my daughter's kids are kind of getting into it a little bit. I think that they might be interested. They could be interested. But way back then, you could like monetize your channel. Going back to that monetization, like right away, there was no like levels or steps or anything. And I think I have an AdSense account that has like 10 cents in it. So, I mean, I don't know what it would translate to now. I mean, I don't really get that many views on my longer videos anyways, my longer formats. And so I'm not too worried about it, to be completely honest. Let's see. But it's YouTube 30. Oh, okay, well, more super chats. I don't have them. 30%. 30%? Are you kidding me? Gee whiz. Woo. Shack Daddy. Nice. I think I got really behind on these chats because there's a whole bunch of them now. Oh, let me just scroll down. Still criminal, apparently. Not that worried about it. That 30% is criminal. Are you kidding me? Yes, Linda Carter was in 1984, if you didn't notice, and not just that cameo at the end. In the middle of the movie, or not 1980, yeah, was it 1984? In the middle of the movie, when they were showing that special armor and how she fought off so that they could like get saved, there was that close-up of the face and the eye. And I remember telling my wife in the middle of the movie, I go, oh, I bet that's Linda Carter. And I didn't know there was going to be the cameo at the end, but then she turned up in the end. So I'm pretty sure that was, you saw her twice in there. I think that's for you, Sleeping. I think you talked about this on your channel before too. Jody, you're struggling with 250 subs. Man, you know what? They'll come. I remember like when I first started doing longer format videos again, and I was doing reviews. I think I was like struggling right around the 250 to 300 range, and it was crazy because then Sean Solo said, "Hey, why don't you throw up your TikTok videos? They're testing out these short videos, and you know, you'll never know what will happen." And I remember, like the day I did it, it was like, I think I put up like 30 videos or 20 videos or something. And hold on, just got a text message. So it was, I put up all my short videos, and then Sean tells me, he goes, "Oh, you can't put them all at once because you only send out 3 notifications a day or whatever." And I was like, "Oh, well, I already did it. I put up a bunch of them." And then it was like a week later that one of my videos just started taking off, boom. And the next thing I know, it was like, oh, I think after like a day, I had like 2,000 subscribers or whatever. And then I had like 3,000 subscribers the next day, and it just kept going. It slowed down probably about 2 months ago or whatever, and has just been kind of like steady. But if you've looked at my channel this last week, you would have seen my subscriber count grow, and it's really like 4 short videos that I have just exploded again. And if I look at the videos and I go by views, the one that I posted not long ago that had 4 million views, that just hit the 4 million, it's like less than 2,000 views away from 5 million now, which I think is super awesome because when you think about, or when I think about, hey, I'm just doing this for fun, and I had a lot of fun making like these Hulk videos and stuff like that. And to think like 5 million times like that video has been seen is just phenomenal to me, right? Like it's actually really cool. And then when you get to see how spread out it is over the world, it's actually really kind of cool. Yes, he's got a great personality, and he destroys snowmen with his shoulder. Oh, dude's here. Hey, dude. Oh, where he is? There he is. That's right. Do what brings you joy. And and knowing that, Jody, is half the battle. So being friendly, I wish I knew Gen X. You wish you knew the Generation X? Aren't you Generation X? I don't know. Oh yeah, you just had that toy hunt video that just went bananas like over the first couple of days. That was pretty awesome, actually. And then I did that tour of the comics and stuff, which I thought, oh, people would really be interested in, and like 100 people have seen it. It's hilarious. It's really got myself into shorts. Okay, see, that sounds funny when you put it that way. It's not like I came over and put shorts on you. I'm just kidding. Hey, Gilster. Your first premiere? What the heck? Did I miss it? Oh, man. I think there's something wrong with my Hulk adds head swap. You know what? That would be like kind of interesting. Which one should I do? Okay, so if I were to use the Metacom, just because you want to see a head swap with Hulk, this head seems like it's the easiest to do because it comes off in one piece. And then because she's going to be, oh, you know what? So I have this cinematic version, and it's a SH Figure Arts. So almost the same type of like pegs they got on them. But, well, I'm going to have to hold it in place, Salacious, because these heads are not meant to go together. But there you have it. the Hulk, Wonder Woman. Oh, you know what would make actually be more appropriate? Should have thought about this when you asked me. There you go. She-Hulk, Wonder Woman. All right, let's get off of that head swap. Let's see. Oh, you caught that? And I didn't say grandpa, right? I just said my daughter's kids. Yeah. Good ear. So, Jody, I use my iPhone, and I have this app called it's Stop Motion Studio. And what you do is you just so you can take a picture, and then what it does is, here, let me just do a quick. So you take a picture and it leaves this little image on the screen. And so like when you get ready to take your next frame, it leaves this in the foreground, and it's kind of got some opacity to it so that you can see where the previous things line up in case you knock over the figure and stuff like that. So I've been using that. The only problem is like the picture quality is not as good as I would like it to be. Man, there's a lot of people showing up. I really appreciate you guys coming by for an impromptu live stream. And I was just going to show off my Wonder Woman, but I love it. Uh, 30. Yay, you're going to get there, man. Blue Sasquatch. 30 subs is nothing to be ashamed of or to laugh at. I think it's fantastic because it's just going to grow from there. And look, now it's 31. Salacious? No. Which one do you want to see? When I get to your thing again, pick Metacom, Figure Arts, or the Multiverse. Hey, Clink. Let's see. Yes, do another video. Everybody should be doing a video right now. Make your live stream last night. Ah. Yeah, well, Salacious asked for it. All right, see you later. All right, so anyways, this is the problem with doing like head swaps on the Impromtu, is now that when I put these figures, all right, see you, Jody. When I put these figures back on the shelf, I actually have to go in there and rearrange the shelf again because I just knocked down a whole bunch of figures on the way out. So this is what I want to do, though. So I was showing you the differences between these three Wonder Woman, and for people who showed up later, I was showing off like the Falcon earlier, or Captain America earlier, and then I was showing off how I also took Alexa Levy's idea and I did the Captain America Titan. I took the wings from that $14 figure and I drilled some holes in the original Captain America backpack and did the wings. And I was talking about how like I would stick them on maybe US Agent or somebody else, or you could actually stick them on the Captain America if you got them and you didn't want to spend another $100 to get all the other figures. You could theoretically just buy the Titan edition, drill some holes in the pack, and then make your wings. And that was a fantastic idea that was in that video. But I'm going to talk about two figures here that is not going to get me any accolades or anything. Okay, now you're really on. Okay. Off. 32, yes. these are the two figures that I was most disappointed with and recently, and I had them in boxes for a while. And I don't know if you guys have these or how you feel about them, but one is this version of Magneto. I'm just not thrilled with it. I don't know what it is about this figure that I just don't get for some reason. I mean, I do like the metallic and the white and stuff like that, but for some reason, when I look at this figure, all I want to do is like hide it at the back of my shelf. I don't want to see it. And I don't know what it is. So I'm pretty sure that this figure is going to turn into something else one day. I just have to figure out what it is. Any comments? But the other figure that I wasn't too happy with, and not so much because it's like not a great figure or a good figure, is this version of the Logan. The problem that I have with this version of the Logan is I wish that hat came off. And I know that they gave an alternate head for it, but I just wish that the hat was like interchangeable and that the alternate head maybe, I guess, had a different kind of an expression or something, because I know it doesn't have like the beard and stuff, but I would have liked to have this bearded head without the hat. I think that would have been like really cool to have. And then the jacket is actually, the molding on it's really cool. And I like the way that they gave it this like wind look and stuff like that. But I sort of wish that, I don't know what it is. I mean, this is basically just to like put out somewhere, but I think I'm going to end up taking this jacket and these arms and swapping them to a figure that's like a little bit taller to make a more Western style figure. Yeah, that one right there. Talking about this. Yeah, I am. I'm going to paint him, but I mean, like, I actually don't think this guy's actually going to be Magneto in the end. I think he's going to be something else. I almost feel like I could turn this helmet into maybe something from, I don't know, Excalibur or something like that, right? Like make like a custom Excalibur or some figure or something. You know, if I could put links to everybody's channels, I would, but I don't have those prepared, so I'm really sorry about that. Thought you were pulling out Cad Bane. Oh, no. That Cad Bane. Oh, Judge Dredd. There you go. Look at that. That's a fantastic idea. Yeah, I could probably do it. And it won't turn out how I think it will turn out either, because of my steady painting hand. But yeah, this figure right here, I wish I know it's Logan, so I know he's supposed to be a little bit smaller than everybody else, but I kind of just wish like they had done this look on maybe somebody else, right? Like I don't know why, but I do like this like Western look. I mean, I do like it. Like Salatia's talking about Cad Bane, and I did that video of Cad Bane, and I really liked it because of the references they made to when they were making him. He's like a total reference to like some of these spaghetti westerns or whatever. But yeah, so those are the two that I'm just not happy with, and I'm still wondering why I picked this guy up, because even in the box when I was looking at him, I was like, I felt obligated, right? Like, I got to get him. And the crazy thing about this is like, okay, so to get the cape to sit like that is not just over the shoulders, but there's a peg hole for the back. And it seems like mine just doesn't really want to like stay in that peg hole for some reason. I think maybe that's probably probably part of the problem. But that's a pretty good blank figure to work with, I think. Right? If you were to just work with that, and then maybe I could do something else with this. Who knows? I don't know, but we'll see. I took the head off to take the cape off, and you can actually take the cape off without taking the head off. I don't know why I did that. Anyways, it's kind of silly. AG Force. I don't. You know what? I think I got one Power Rangers. It was like a Target exclusive. One time I got one, and I really liked it. I can't remember which one it was, but I think I ended up giving it to a friend because he collects Power Rangers, and I wasn't really that into them, but I did give them to him. But you know what's funny is I stood in line at Comic-Con. You mentioned Power Rangers. For probably like 30 minutes one day just to get this Power Rangers fanny bag. And it's so funny because I'm never going to use it for anything, but I did. I waited in line for that fanny bag. And then my sister was really funny because I don't know how she like meets people, but she knew one of the guys who's like an actor in the Power Rangers. I didn't even know the guy's name, but she would be able to tell me if I asked her. And we're at Comic-Con. We walked up to the booth where we thought they were going to be. And my sister said, "Oh, go meet this guy. I told him you were coming." So I walked up and she sent me a picture of her kids with the actor. And I said, "Hey, is this guy here?" And my sister said to come by and talk to him. And he goes, No. And then he just goes, "Hold on a second." He went in the back and he got me one of these like Megazord or whatever shaker cups that had like the little energy drink or whatever that you shake up in it. It was kind of cool. And then like the next day she was there and we actually ran into the guy. He was actually at another booth. I didn't know who he was or anything like that, but I don't know how she knows those people. It's really funny to me how she meets these people. And I think that maybe because I think she's maybe she knew him from where he grew up or something like that. Fanny bag. Yeah. You know what, Salacious? You need a fanny bag so that you can keep all your Quackian monkey lizard beef jerky in it. So I was trying to put together a marathon live stream staring contest, but I couldn't get approval from the staring contest owner to do a staring contest. And it was going to be Salacious versus the Hulk for 12 hours. So, but he didn't want to do it. Too scared, I think, but that's okay. Anyways, yeah, I just made a mess here. So I just really wanted to open those Wonder Woman figures. And I know we got the live stream later on today, the 3-Man and a Monkey Lizard. So I'm hoping that everybody will stop by and check that out. That's at 4 o'clock on the West Coast, 7 o'clock on the East Coast, and midnight in the United Kingdom. But so once again, here's the version that was the original Multiverse. This was the Medicom version, and then of course this was the SH Figure Arts. And if you were going to get a 6-inch scale figure, I would just recommend the SH Figure Arts. I mean, this line is actually pretty decent. If I had it to do over again and I had like unlimited funds or whatever, I might just stick with this line because I have a few of them, and this is like the Black Widow, and I think that the face sculpt on it just looks amazing. I mean, just look at the face sculpts on those. I think they look super, super good. They look just like them. And then I have this version of Spider-Man which is at SH Figure Arts as well. And I just think he looks super cool. And I mean, this guy is super posable, which I think is actually really cool. So I recommend those SH Figure Arts, or at least getting one, just to see how they compare to your other figures. But I do like Hasbro because they're in the very affordable area so far, and they have a huge selection of figures when you can find them. Yes, they are. And I used to have a fanny bag that I put figures in when I was a kid. Let's see. In the house, probably catch the end of the stream. Okay. Well, you did catch the end of the stream because, as I was saying, we are having our live stream a little bit later today, the 3 Minute Monkey Lizard. So it's over at Salacious Rum's channel. So make sure you go tune in for that, everybody. I just wanted to jump on and do an impromptu little stream just because I didn't see anybody else streaming. I think that there was a void because there was a soccer match or something like that. And for all of those people who weren't really interested in watching soccer, I really appreciate you stopping by and checking out the live stream and just spending a few minutes with me and just chatting about Wonder Woman and head swaps and some other stuff. So thanks everybody for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you later on 3 Minute Monkey Lizard. Have a great day, everybody.